Hello, good evening and welcome to Pits to Podiums, our special coverage of the JK Tyre Volkswagen Vento Cup 2015. Day 1 witnessed the thrills and spills, and Day 2 promises much more intensity and adrenaline. The drivers and cars are pushing hard to grab every incremental inch on the racetrack. There is enough reason to believe the best is yet to come from the drivers. That's because the top finishers from the last race now get a reverse grid, which means the faster cars now start from behind. To take us through all of this excitement, we have with us Sirish Vissa, the head of Volkswagen Motorsport India. Sirish, thank you once again for your company.
My pleasure.
Race 1 done with. Happy the way things went out, and usual suspects coming on top once again?
Absolutely. I think race 1 was very exciting. Sailesh started on pole and pretty much dominated the entire race. And the best part is that for a brand new race car coming into the first race of the season, we had no technical problems, so it's a testament to the efforts from the Volkswagen Motorsport team. So yeah, all in all, I'm quite happy.
Right, it's important we take a look at what happened in race 1 as well. It began with a close qualifying session as Sailesh Bolisetti from Vizag finished grabbed the pole position rather, closely followed by Anandit Reddy, who missed the pole by just 7,000th of a second. Well, it was an entertaining race, and Sailesh dominated from the start to finish. Here is why.
The day began with a close qualifying session, as Sailesh Bolisetti from Vizag grabbed the pole position. But he was narrowly followed by Anandit Reddy, who missed the pole position by 7,000th of a second. The race was much more entertaining. The race leader, Sailesh, dominated from the start. But Anandit began catching up as he clocked the fastest lap of the race. The battle between them was intense, as Anandit kept pushing at Sailesh's bumper at every corner of the track. Sailesh, however, used all his experience and claimed the checkered flag. Karminder Singh moved from 5th in the qualifying to finishing 3rd on the podium. Anandit Reddy finished 2nd, while Sailesh Bolisetti had a perfect start to the Volkswagen Vento Cup 2015, as he won the first race of the season.
Right, 26-year-old Sailesh Bolisetti from Visakhapatnam set the pace first up, Sirish, and he's been in the circuit for a while, and he grabbed pole position, and right now he's the leader. So a fair indication that this could be the trend, or it's early days now, right now?
I think I would like to say it's still early to tell, but this is what we expected from Sailesh, because he's probably the most experienced one on the grid. So he's come in and he started off where he left off. So yeah, it's impressive.
As you mentioned some time back, it's early days, so for the ones who are lagging behind at this point in time, from 12 to 20, would want to believe that there's still a lot more time for them to get back and get some more points and climb the ladder. Oh,
absolutely, absolutely. This is just the beginning of the season. There's a lot more racing to come.
As of now, the standings at this point suggest that Sailesh Bolisetti with 60 points is right on top, and a little behind him is Anandit, and not far behind him is Karminder Singh. So these three names, and it'll be interesting to see how the standings are after race 2.
Absolutely. The big thing is going to be that for race 2, we have a reverse grid, like we had discussed. So the top 8 position, the top 8 finishers from race 1 get to swap their positions. So Sailesh will be starting in the 8th position for race 2, and so it should be interesting. So putting him in the back over there, and he's got to come through the field, and Vigneshwar Devarajan, who finished 8th, is going to be on pole.
Right. Why this kind of a twist introduced? Could you elaborate further?
Yeah, basically the big thing for us was to try and keep it more interesting.
Right.
And so
give everybody a chance in this?
Absolutely, absolutely. Because once you start on pole, if you get a very good start, then you can walk away with it, and everybody else is left fighting for second. So if you put the winner into 8th spot, then now he's got to come through the field. It should be more exciting.
So correct me, how do I put this across? A pole position is a boon or a bane?
Can be both.
Absolutely. So this is how they begin on the grid as well, and you can see right on top will be Devarajan with Gauri as well. They finished 7th and 8th in the race 1, and this means that they begin as the 2 top racers in race 2. And what does it now mean for Anandit Reddy or Sailesh Bolisetti? Now, getting a pole position in this particular race would be a little tough, but they would be more than happy to contend with something at 3 and 4 if they can.
I think yes, considering the fact that we've got a very close field over there with some quick guys there between them and the front. So yeah, I mean, I think they should try for a win, obviously, but I think, third or fourth would be a realistic, sort of finish order.
Right, race 2 is not just about the turns, but also the twist that's been introduced in this particular race. That's because now it's the reverse grid that comes into play, and it means that, everybody is in with a chance. A lot of action coming up on the other side. That's because we'll get you the race as well. Stay tuned, don't go anywhere.